Estamos filmando, compañero. Bueno, here we are in the light, another night, Wednesday in menu social y popular. Social because everybody's invited, it's only £5. Popular because it's £5. So we make a little change in our menu. As we announced, we start to have a vegan cuisine. So we're going to experiment in vegan cuisine. Leandro and Maria become vegan from one day to another, and they want to experiment on vegan life. So we're going to go with them and show that it's possible to have amazing food and without kill animals. Okay, so what we have today here, we're going to do a curry, Thai style, with vegetables. Okay, so a vegan curry, but not too spicy. So we're going to do it, you know, in Argentina we don't eat much spicy, so we're going to keep it mild, low, the spice. Okay, so not much. So what is a curry? A curry is basically a lot of different spices, and can be from India or can be from Asia. We're going to do more an Asia style that is a bit more fresh. It's not that heavy like the Indian. The Indian is a bit more heavy and require a lot more fat in the curry. But we're going to do the Thai is lighter. So basically in a Thai curry, you start in a pan with oil. In this we're going to use coconut oil because I want to impregnate a lot of coconut within the curry. So I'm going to put a lot of coconut, and I also going to put mango. So normally you start frying the chilies and the spices, and then on top of that you start to build. Okay, but in this case, because I don't want to put too much spice, I'm going to regulate the kind of the spices with a paste. Okay, with a curry paste. Okay, that is vegan as well, because a lot of the curry paste have shrimps or you know, sauce, fish sauce. Okay, so we start with boiling with the oil that is already there. We're going to put a lot of onion because we basically are a lot of people. So here we have we're going to do the curry, and there we already boiling a very nice brown jasmine fragrant rice, okay? Because we're going to give rice with the curry. So we also going to put a little bit of coconut there. So I'm just going to put desiccated coconut in the rice. The rice is going to be very, very simple, but you're going to have the fragrance of the jasmine and a bit of the coconut. Okay, so I'm going to put desiccated coconut to give an extra flavor. So which vegetable we're going to use? We're going to use onions. I'm going to use spring onions as well. And oh, this knife is a shit. So where is the other one? This doesn't cut. Give me a second. Where is the other knife? I can't believe it. Okay. It was here. Acá. Entonces, we're going to do the onion. We're going to do the spring onion that gives a very nice flavor. The onion is chopped, but not too chopped, because we want a little pieces in the curry. Then we're going to do aubergine, because the aubergine gives a lot of a kind of a meaty texture. No, the aubergine is kind of the meat of the vegetarians, because it's very, very, very. You can do milanesas with aubergines. You can put it in the oven. You can put tomato sauce and make some kind of a lasagna. It's very versatile. So we're going to put these aubergines in the pan. I'm putting to be a bit fancy. I'm putting two types of aubergine: the purple and the black one. This one is the purple. That is very rich. It's very Asian. So you know, the vegan cuisine I mean, if you check all the Asian recipes, you have a lot of vegan things. Why? Because acá tenemos a Juancito, who comes for the smell of the rice, and Why I say that? Because in Asia, there is no dairies. So you don't have cheese, you don't have milk. I mean, of course you have, but it's difficult to find. So if you go to Thailand, milk is for foreigners, you know what I mean? So, of course you have a lot of fish there, and you have chicken and everything, but the base of a lot of the meals, the dishes, are vegetables. And also in some areas, like in Indonesia, the vegetables, the meat is very expensive in the small towns. So what I saw when I've been in Indonesia, you know, traveling around, was that the portions of, for example, beef, or the portions of chicken was very, very small. And the rest was vegetables and rice. And so that's why kind of a lot of dishes, vegan dishes, can be inspired from Asian recipes. Okay, so perfect. So we have the aubergines. We are doing a lot of quantity. I'm thinking about maybe 12 people or maybe 15. You know, I'm doing for 15 because you never know. The people show on. So you see, it's quite easy. Of course, it's time consuming because you have to peel all the, cut all and wash all the vegetables, but it's not difficult at all. And what I'm using like as meat, let's say, is this tofu. Okay, this is tofu but fried, so it makes it a very, very nice texture. Okay, so look, it's like a normal tofu. You know, tofu is basically made with soy milk and rested and compressed and taken that. So what they do is they cut it in cubes and they fry it. And these have a very, very, very nice texture. You see, it's the tofu inside. We're going to do it in halves, and it's very nice to add. So we're going to add that. We're also going to give flavor. I like the kind of the lemon flavor, but not directly, like not like lemon. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this lemon flavor from outside with lemongrass. That is lemony, but it's not like acidic, you know. So that's why I like it very much. So we're going to put a lot of lemongrass that I found it frozen. That is pretty good, and it's much cheaper than the other one. So I'm going to put lemongrass there. We're going to put lime, you know, like limes, dry limes. You know, these are dry limes you can find in Indian supermarkets. Are limes that have been dry and has an incredible smell, a lot more than a lime. Because when you dry and you use it like this, you just put it in, okay? And here I have, I got a bit of lemongrass dry, but that doesn't work. So, and here I have a little bit of spices, that is a bit cumin and few spices. And I have kaffir leaves, that is again, is lime, you know, but it's called kaffir as well. So it's lime leaves that gives a lot of flavor. So I'm gonna put that in. And we're gonna cook, before we start with the rest of the thing, we're gonna cook the vegetables. And then what I'm gonna put is, after the aubergine is a bit cooked, I'm gonna put a lot of cruchets, because they were in an offer in Lidl, and they're small cruchets, and I like them very, very much. And because they're very small, they're tender, and I don't need to cut it in more than circles, you know, like this. Okay, so I'm gonna put a lot of this to build up. And then I'm gonna put 4 cans of coconut milk, okay, inside. 4 cans of coconut milk. I'm gonna put a big packet of cashew nuts that's gonna make it crunchy and amazingly tasty. So, and also, you know, like cashew nuts here are okay. I mean, it's not too expensive in England, but in Argentina they're very, very expensive. So I will never put it there. Probably put other nuts, but no cashew nuts. So we cut it a bit because we don't want huge chunks. So we're gonna put it in. And we just put the rest of the vegetables. Okay, I'm gonna cut the video here, otherwise we're gonna be forever. But basically I'm gonna cut that and I'm gonna put 2 mangoes. So the mangoes and the coconut milk gonna give a lot of sweetness to the curry. So when I put the curry paste and give the flavor of the different spices, it won't be that spicy because the sugar of the fruits gonna take the spices a bit out. No more. This rice is very good. Okay, so that's it. I think you have the idea. So the rest of the vegetables, you can put the whatever vegetables you want. We're gonna put the coconut milk that's gonna give the actual flavor, you know, exotic, tropical flavor, and the richness, no, the richness of the coconut milk that is amazing, and that's gonna make the actual sauce of this curry, no? And you see how everything starts to blend. We're gonna cook it for about 40 minutes, let's say, 30 to 40 minutes until everything blends together. And then we're gonna serve it with a bit of rice. We're gonna serve it in the plate, in the middle. You can take like a little bowl, very small bowl, put a little bit of oil, compress the rice, put it in the dish, so you're gonna get a little bowl, and around we can put the curry. And then a leaf of coriander on top, some leaves of coriander on top, and gonna be amazing. And for dessert, we have this vegan banana cake, that what I did is, I did a normal banana cake, but I replaced the eggs with more banana, and I replaced the butter with coconut, okay? So, and oil, you have oil, like the carrot cake, you know, you don't need the butter really. So, but the eggs, you replace it with more bananas. And what I did is, before I put the pastry, I put the bananas in the edge, then I put sugar, and I put it for 10 minutes in the oven. And then I put the pastry on top of these bananas. So when I put that upside down, we're gonna have all the little bananas on top of the thing. But I also put 4 bananas inside this one, and I put a lot of pecan as well. So that's it for tonight. You have an idea. I hope you come next week. 5 pounds. You come with whoever you want. You can sit in one of the small tables, or you can sit in the big table. Here we have Filippo and Chris giving one class, and over there we show a little bit. Ahí está María and everybody. You know, that's the class of. So you can see the class of Maria and Leandro. And they're going to do 2. They do 2 levels. So we have the beginners, intermediate, and advanced. All here. ¿Listo?
¿Listo?
Sí.
Bye, bye.
Ya.